Hi everyone, this is Steve
and Debbie
from HomeStrung Jewelry and the Gemstone Orphanage, and we're wishing you a happy holidays.
And we're here to show you what is in the December subscription box.
Yeah, what better way to start the holidays than with a brand new bead box, from the Gemstone Orphanage. And this is the label that seals it on the side, and this is an actual box taken from the boxes that we're going to be shipping out in the next few days, aren't we?
Yep.
In fact, right away, shortly after this video goes live. And so, should we open it up?
I'm sure that's what everybody's wanting.
That's why we're here. Okay, right on top, we have an inventory sheet.
And in the case of the new program here, your really important stuff is now on the back of the inventory sheet. And what this does is it gives you information about the free booklet on how to take care of your Gemstone Orphan and information about joining our Facebook group.
Okay. And I think we have a special gift.
Here, I'll take that. Right under that in the box is a special coupon with a code that my thumb is covering up. This coupon is going to be good for all items that you'll find under the Adopt-A-Box section of the website. It will give you 25% off any order that you make. It comes off the shopping cart when you go to check out. The coupon is good for 60 days and can be used multiple times.
Right, in the Adopt-A-Box.
It's good until the next box comes out. But yes, will only apply towards Adopt-A-Box items.
Yeah, this is a bonus for our subscribers. And we've got very noisy paper.
With snowflakes on it.
With snowflakes on it because it's winter.
This is our winter theme, Winter Wonder Box.
And we have 2 bags in here. One bag with all of the awesome stuff, and then we have our orphan bag. And along with that is the adoption certificate.
So we're going to start with the certificate. With every one of our subscription boxes, you're adopting a unique, one-of-a-kind orphan. And with it comes this certificate of adoption with its own unique registration number, and it's going to identify the name of your orphan and the origin of that name. So this orphan is Kimimila. It is a Native American
Kimimila. Yeah, we're doing Native American this
names
time.
On these boxes, and this name comes from the Lakota tribe and means butterfly.
And we're doing this because of the nature of the orphan.
And our orphans this time are howlite, which was often referred to as the white buffalo stone among the Native Americans. And you get your certificate that gives you all the information about howlite and about your orphan. Now we're going to show you a really short video that gives you an overview of what the orphans are going to look like that are in your box.
This will be just a few of the orphans that are going to be going out. Okay, say roll it, Debbie.
Roll it, Steve.
Okay, that was fun. I think that's the first Debbie's seen the little video.
And I'm excited about our orphans this month. We have never done a donut-shaped orphan before, but the quality of the howlite here is just amazing.
It really is.
These are beautiful.
It really is.
So we'll show you this specific orphan that's coming in this box. Steve's opening it now. This is the Kimimala. Kimimi Mala, or something like that.
That's a pre-sewn. It almost looks like a signature across the top, and back here on the back we have patterns that's like dried grass coming up through the snow.
Yeah, it's got gorgeous marbling in them. They have a very high gloss finish on them.
In fact, the Meet the Orphans, it really doesn't show them in the best light. You have to see these.
These are 40 millimeter donuts.
Yeah,
so
you really need to handle these to get a good feel for it.
So this reminded me of your snow. This is your winter with maybe some ice crackling going on.
Yeah. All right.
Or a little bit of gray skies.
There's the orphan. Now let's see what's in the box.
Okay, along with our orphan, we have a set of howlite rounds in 8, 6, and 4 millimeter sizes. The 8 is a frosted finish on it. You get 20. The 6 millimeter, there are 25, and the 4 millimeter, there are 35. I need to let you know right up front here that we've made a decision that these rounds that match our Gemstone Orphans are going to come in bags rather than on strands here. We decided that the time it takes us to string all these beads is time and a cost, and I would rather put a few more items into the box. And there are many people who, when they get these, they just take them off the strand and put them in those containers.
I would never do that. I keep them in the strands forever.
So your beads could end up being either just loose in bags, or we did get some strands down, so you might end up with strands, but this will be the last time.
I have to say, these stones, particularly the frosted 8 millimeter, this isn't just for your sight. These are a tactile type stone too. They have a beautiful texture. The frosted or the regular ones, it just has a good feel to it.
And the quality is just superb on these. This was one of the highest grade howlite rounds that I've seen in a long time.
Yeah.
Okay, after the rounds, we have a set of howlite oval beads. This is one of my favorite size and shapes. These are a 18 by 13 millimeter in size, and we started with this shape and size many years ago.
They're getting harder to find.
And it's kind of disappeared. They are getting a little bit harder to find. These again are in excellent quality, and you get 5 of those. And then in one bag, you're going to get 2 different howlite shapes in a pair. You'll get a pair of these wonderful teardrops that are 14 by 10 millimeter, and a pair of the stars. The stars are just amazing.
Love the stars.
And they're approximately 15 to 16 millimeter in size. And then our boxes, we've got to always have at least one heart shape in here. And in this case, these are also frosted like your 8 millimeter rounds, but they're little heart shaped. They're about 6 millimeters, and you get 10 of those.
Now I'm going to fit those right down here.
And that's kind of your winter white. Now, to bring in some of the gray veining and to go along with it, I selected some black rutilated quartz rounds that are 6 millimeter in size. And you can see how they will match this set of howlite just beautifully. But your rutilated quartz has your translucency.
Yeah.
So they almost glow, especially in certain lights. 6 millimeter in size and 25 of them, which is the normal number we put on a strand.
We have a normal number?
Yeah, depending on the size. And then a second offering in the black rutilated quartz are these little nuggets. And the rutilation in these is so heavy that, I mean, it's obvious you can see how much black is in there, but I thought they were really beautiful. You get about 16 of those. They range in size from 4 or 5 millimeters up to 8 millimeters.
I'm going to put those right up here on the other side.
But they're to help bring out that beautiful gray marbling that you see. Now, we wanted something that contrasted beautiful with our white winter look, and I went with January's birthstone, which is garnets. And so we're going to start with a half strand of A-grade faceted 3 millimeter garnet rounds. These are not your dark brownish hue. These are what is called a raspberry garnet. You can see just the absolutely gorgeous raspberry color coming in those. There's about 65 beads on a half strand here. And then to go along with the garnets, we have double A grade faceted coins, also in your raspberry garnet. These are very, very small, but these are as close to a gem quality gemstone that I've found in a long time. They're just beautiful. You get 10 of those. They'd be great in little earrings or that. And then you'll have a 7.5-inch strand of garnet chips that'll be in a bag because this is a half strand. And again, it is the raspberry hued garnets. You can see it kind of glowing.
There's some different colors reflecting out of here too. I noticed there's even a green, which the green garnet is a little rare.
Probably got put in there by mistake.
Well, we'll take it out. There, it's gone. No, we'll leave that in there.
Yeah. So about 7.5, again, a half strand of a really high grade of garnet chips. And that's pretty much your gemstone selection for this box. Now we're going to move on to the crystal and glass. We're going to start with a strand of our discs. And I just went with that winter white, an AB clear. However, we did go in and replace all of the spacers that came with that with a Miyuki size 8 garnet, a garnet AB spacer bead. Now, there is a mistake on your inventory sheet on this strand.
We never make mistakes.
And we didn't want to take the time to reprint them because the boxes are all packed ready to ship, and it would delay the shipping by several days. The inventory sheet says that you're getting 20 of these, which is what we've done in the past. But this time I was only able to fit 15 in and stay within our budget allotment for this box. So even though your sheet says 20, you're only going to be getting 15 of those A-grade crystal discs.
I'm good with that.
Sorry. Anyway, the next one are a whole strand of crystal triangles. Again, these are a really high grade. They're a garnet color, making them a really, really deep red. They're 4 to 4.5 millimeters. The triangles seem to be a really nice alternative to bicones. And the sparkle on these faceted triangles is just beautiful.
Yeah, these have become one of my favorite crystal spacers.
So you're getting a full strand on these, which is over 120 beads. And then we have a set to bring in some of the gray tones again. I went with the holographic rounds. They're sometimes called mermaid beads.
That almost looks like a labradorite, doesn't it, with
yes,
the flash?
This is a frosted gray, which I've seen them sold as an imitation labradorite.
Imitation, huh?
But they're just beautiful, and I thought they would pick up some of the gray tones running through our howlite beads. There are 30 of them. It's half a strand. There are 30 of them. They're 6 millimeter in size.
I'll put those right here.
And then something we haven't used in the past, but I love this, is your fiber optic beads. And this one in that beautiful winter white, just blended beautifully in this palette. Again, these are 6 millimeter. You're getting half a strand, which is approximately 30 beads. And this is called Snow White, but this is your fiber optic or your cat eye bead. So it has the chatoyancy.
I like how
where they move.
It looks like it winks at you as it moves around.
So just a really fun bead. They've gone up in price since we started our jewelry business a couple decades ago. Like, well, everything's gone up in price.
Everything's gone up. It's all more expensive.
And then coming back into some of the garnet or burgundy tones is a selection of mixed sizes of these deep garnet faceted teardrops.
I'll put a few in my hand so you can see the different sizes.
Again, there's a total of 30 beads on here, but you'll get 2 different sizes, a larger and a smaller. And just lots of pretty faceting, lots of that garnet glow that's down inside the bead.
And I'm going to put
and just to help tie everything together.
I'll put that over on this side.
Yeah, it's actually a pretty large bag.
That's a lot of...
You get a lot of beads there.
A lot of beads, a lot of earrings, drops.
And then I was looking for a glass pearl and ran across a sale. These are Preciosa nacre pearls. They are 4 millimeter in size, and again, you're getting a half strand, which is approximately 60 beads.
That is the longest half strand I have ever seen.
Yeah, they were long strands.
I guess so.
I actually picked them up from Beadsmith. So this is a check glass bead, and again, it's just a beautiful kind of burgundy color, very high grade. So, and that is pretty much it for the glass and crystal. Notice how it has filled the bead mat up.
Yeah.
Oh, one more.
I was going to say,
I missed those. Back up here. They were supposed to come in before the teardrops. This is a designer crystal bead. It is rice-shaped, 10 by 6 millimeter. It has this beautiful faceting, but then it's been etched in a chevron pattern that's done in your light gray. My granddaughter that helps me put these boxes together fell in love with these. So
I'm trying to decide where I'm going to fit these.
They won't show. I don't know where you're going to fit them.
We will put them. We'll put them somewhere. I think they'll fit right here.
I might have gone here. How are you going to fit the findings in?
Oh, I will fit the findings in.
You may have to back out a tiny bit.
No, we never back down. I can put the findings here.
Okay.
We're going to do good.
Because of, the fact that we reduced the cost on our boxes significantly, there are not as many findings, but I did find a few that I thought were beautiful to include in here. So we're going to start right off with a bell. Big question is, what do you do with these donuts to turn them into pendants and necklaces?
Well, Debbie, you use a donut bell.
So we have these beautiful filigree donut bells. There is a trick to getting it to fit on these donuts. So I'm going to do a really short tutorial at the end of this video and demonstrate how you would put this bell onto this orphan.
I'm not sure I can wait clear till the end, Debbie.
So
let's put this. I'm going to fit it in right next to
the orphan.
The orphan for right now.
Okay, and then we need at least one clasp, and this is a really beautiful, I know it's a flower, but I like to call them snowflakes at this time of the year. And it has a really neat little CZ crystal on the face of it, and it is just a beautiful platinum plated toggle clasp.
Toggle clasp.
Yeah.
And I'm going to set that.
Very high quality, high grade.
Right there. It's going to get lost, but it's going right there.
And then we have a set of ear hooks. These also are cubic zirconia with 0.925 silver plated brass. So these were specifically listed as lead-free, nickel-free, cadmium-free. And you've got that CZ pave, crystal pave pattern.
Yeah, it almost looks like a dust, but it's bigger than that.
Yeah. So you get one pair of these beautiful ear hooks.
And we'll set those over here next to the chips.
And in keeping with our Winter Wonder theme, we have a set of stainless steel snowflake charms. Nice thing about stainless steel is it doesn't tarnish, and it is lead-free, nickel-free, cadmium-free.
And it's just about indestructible.
And you get 20 of these beautiful little snowflake charms. They're about 12 by 10 millimeter in size.
Yeah, two-sided.
And they're two-sided, and once you got them mounted into a design, they would kind of flash every time they moved, and it would give a really beautiful effect on a finished piece of jewelry.
I'll put those right up here in the corner.
And then to go with those charms is one a little more fancy and special. Again, it's a cubic zirconia with the micropave snowflake charm. And it is platinum plated. So it is a 12 by 10, no, let's see, it's
tiny.
14 by 10 and was specifically listed as lead-free, nickel-free, cadmium-free. So 14 by 10 millimeter. It's not real big, but it is beautiful. So it would make a wonderful charm accent on any piece of jewelry that you choose to make.
Okay, so is that it?
That's it for the box, but we do have a free gift.
There's more?
There's just a little more. Inside your bag, you'll find another
bag,
velvet burgundy colored bag. And in this is our bonus gift to you to thank you for being a subscriber. And it's a pendant. And it is a little penguin pendant with a piece of howlite attached to it that forms the body. Again, this is nickel-free, cadmium-free, lead-free, and is platinum plated.
And this one is...
And this one was just too cute. When I saw these, I thought, oh, I don't care how expensive they are. I got to put them in my box.
And then I says, yes, we do care how expensive these are, but that's okay.
They're just really cute. And then there's a second item that went with this. This is not anywhere on your inventory sheet or listed. I threw them in at the very last minute. This is like, I'm talking about if we don't have to string all those rounds, I'll put extras in. In this case, it is a check snowflake. And these are 14 millimeter in size. And just absolutely beautiful. They have the foil plating on the back.
It's reflecting kind of gold here, but there's pink and there's
it's
lavenders.
It's an AB clear, but it's just a beautiful snowflake charm, and it's in with your pendant because it's not listed on the inventory sheet.
And I'm going to set it right down there.
All right, so if you give us just a minute to clear the mat, I'll come back and mount that bell onto the donut to show you how it's done.
But this is it, everybody. This is what's in the
This is our Winter Wonder December box. All right, I'm back, and as you can see, I have our orphan here and the bell that comes in the box. The only tools I need to attach this is I have my chain nose pliers, I have some bent nose, but a second pair of chain nose, flat nose, those will work just fine.
Something with a nose.
The way this bell works, and it's probably going to be hard to see, and I'm not good at staying on camera, you can almost see a little knob right here that's come through a slit. I'm going to try angling it. This is what locks it in, okay? But these bells have not been made to the shape of the donut, but this is a pretty strong lock. So I realized the first time I tried to do this that I was going to totally remove my fingernails and mess them up if I tried to open this with see, I'm having a hard time, and I don't want to risk injuring my nails. So I'm going to use a couple of pair of the pliers. I'm going to hold this point right here and then just come in with the second pair of pliers. Now see, I have to look at what I'm doing and not at the camera. And I use the pliers to pull that open, which it's not going to do.
This is completely unrehearsed, people.
Yeah, well, I'm having to hold it out, so So I'm trying to be gentle too, because I don't want to. There we go.
Don't want to break somebody's.
Well,
this is going out to somebody.
and I don't want to mess it up. We might leave whoever gets this bell and this donut attached together. Once you get that latch open, it's on a little hinge, opens and closes. And so you can decide, let's see, I like marbling, so that's going to be the front. So I'm inserting so that the non-filigree part, and you see this kind of fits right up in here, but it's not been made to shape to the donut itself. Again, I could not latch this in place with just my fingers. So I get it as close as I can. I get it lined up so that I can see that little knob is going to come right through that slot.
The knob and the notch.
And then I'm going to bring my pliers in.
And let's take it down just a
Actually, I can open these wider than my others. Okay, and I'm taking it, just grasping it. Move that bell out of the way. Okay, just above that type thing, and I'm pinching until I hear that knob insert back into that slot. I don't know if I can do this and hold it up, Steve.
I'll hold the bell. 3 hands. Bring in a partner.
Anyway. There.
Oh!
I hope you guys heard that click. And that means it's in. And you saw how hard it was to open, so it is a very, very secure bell. So
yeah, this ain't coming off for nobody no how.
well, it's going to take pliers to get it off. So whoever's lucky enough to get box number 80, your orphan is coming with the bell already attached.
And if you want that bell off, I will give you Debbie's personal phone number, and you can call her and she can walk you through taking it back off, or you can commiserate with her.
I'm excited to see what everybody does with this box. Please share your designs in the Facebook group. Oh, real quick, the subscription program.
Yes.
We do have a few boxes left to sell that are this box, mostly due to the mix-up that we had in processing payments a month ago. So if you go in and you can see the subscription program is still listing a few boxes, you can sign up and you will get this box.
Also, if it looks like they've run out of boxes, wait a couple of days and there may be more that come up.
Yeah, sometimes we get a few that
we have cancellations.
Change their names, cancel, whatever. So there could be more boxes that come up a little bit later. If we truly do run out of boxes, the subscription sign-up program will still be there, but it will say, hopefully clearly on it, that the first box would now be the February. You'd be signing up for the February box.
Right.
So
but anyway, there will be a few more boxes available. We were going to just sell them individually at a higher price, but we have people who still want to subscribe, and so let's just let them. Okay, so in the meantime, thank you for watching, everybody, and happy holidays.
Yes, have a wonderful holiday set.
And we will see you all soon. Bye-bye.
Bye.